What's going on, everyone? I am Chris, also known as Gotian. I am the host, creator, and producer for Gaming Across America. I've been a content creator for the better part of 10 years, doing various live streams, video game reviews, and podcasts. And I am so excited to bring this project to all of you, where we go ahead and we travel across the country visiting different states and seeing what each state has to offer when it comes to gaming and just different things. I'm so excited to bring this for you guys. This has been a project that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and my passion for gaming has led me to this point. I've been discussing games for almost my entire life with RPGs, horror games, action-adventure games, pretty much anything that has a good story and good gameplay that can capture my attention and just make me fall in love with the characters in those stories. Those are the type of games that I enjoy, with the occasional fighting games and MOBA games as well. But I am so excited to be able to do this, and I hope to see all of you as we keep going through this project. So join us as we bring you Gaming Across America. So we're getting ready to go on our trip, and while this isn't the first time that I've been on a road trip, this is going to be the first time that I'm doing something like this. And I'm very excited to be able to bring this all for you and put together a team of people to be able to do this. As I'm going on my trip, I'm going with my family, and my brother's going to be joining me. He's going to be in some of the episodes that you guys are going to be watching. I'm also going to be basically meeting up with some of my team members so that way we can bring this to you, and they're going to be featured in other episodes, all culminating, I should say, in a season finale that's going to be at a convention center. So I'm very excited for all of this. This has been a passion project that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm so excited that I get to do this. I'm so excited that I get to check out different gaming stores and see what other states have to offer. Now, this isn't the first time that I've checked out other gaming stores in different states, but this is going to be the first time that I'm going with an actual purpose. I don't know if some of these places will let me record the people who work there. I mean, obviously, I'm always going to ask permission before I go and I record, but if I'm not able to record the people who work there, I mean, it's what it is. I will, at least record the games that's around there, record the different things that they have in each store. So I gotta finish getting ready, and I'll see you guys on the road. So we're here at Stomping Grounds Game Center in Gainesville. That we picked up my brother, and then we're gonna go in here. You've never been here?
No.
All right. So never been here. We're gonna see you check it out. What's in here? States of Limbo. So this is the good stuff. They keep it behind the counter here. Oh, they have Golden Sun, which is what I've been playing. Yeah, so did you know that Golden Sun 1 and 2 were supposed to be one whole game?
No.
Yeah, that's why they, did you ever play the second one?
I think I only played the first one.
You only owned the first one, I know that.
Yeah.
But they were supposed to be one whole game, and because of time constraints and budget constraints, they had to cut it into two. Which is why the game, if you do play the second one, it feels almost exactly the same. Oh, they got Mario RPG. They got a good price for that too. $69.
Nice.
Ooh, East 3. Yeah,
they have Beautiful Joe for GameCube.
Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff here.
Hi, Logan. I thought that was you.
That was me.
And I didn't realize it until it went to hang up. I was like, oh.
This is what I want. This makes me happy. So you got, ooh, they have Suikoden, and that's a good price. $63.49.
There's a game that uses those battles.
Parasite Eve. Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
They have Don't Hack.
Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I wonder if they have the collector's edition of it. Which dot hack do they have?
Infection, Mutation, GU, Volume 1, Rebirth.
Oh, so they have Infection Mutation, that's 1 and 2.
These are the ones I'm separating that I know the value of the aliens like higher.
Did that really go that much now?
Kind of over here.
I gotta check on that. Ooh, they have the Silent Hill games. 2, 3, and 4. So I need the greatest hits of Silent Hill 2, and then I need Silent Hill 4. That's what I need in my collection.
Hi guys, HarleyQ here, and I am an amateur video game historian. And if you don't know what that is, it means I just really like video games, and I like sharing all the ins and outs of video games. The fun facts, the creativeness that went into it, I just like it all. And today I get the pleasure of sharing Silent Hill 2 with you, a game developed by Konami. It was released September 21st, 2001. You play as a character named James Sutherland who gets a letter from his dead wife Mary telling them to come to their place, Silent Hill. It's considered to be one of the best video games of all time. In fact, it's sitting at number 67 out of 100 according to IGN. James Sutherland, his look is heavily inspired by Tim Robinson's character in the movie Jacob's Ladder. In fact, there are several references to Jacob's Ladder in both Silent Hill 2 and 3. The dead body that you see in front of the TV is actually just James's character model reused. In fact, several of the dead bodies that you see throughout Silent Hill are just James's character model reused. Spoiler, the game makes it very clear that the monsters are metaphor for James's guilt for killing his terminally ill wife Mary. Everyone's favorite monster, Pyramid Head, was designed by Masahiro Ito. He was the creator-director for Silent Hill 2. He actually got inspiration from Pyramid Head from an art piece that he did while he was in college called Strange Heads. Masahiro Ito has confirmed on Twitter that Pyramid Head's not doing what you think he's doing to those bodies. He's actually dismembering them. I don't think that's any better. Leaving James idle in the presence of a monster while holding a chainsaw will actually make James throw the chainsaw above his head and let out a scream. That's a reference to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and if you leave him idle enough, he'll actually use the chainsaw as a cane. The costume design for Mary and Laura take heavy inspiration from the Nicolas Cage movie Con Air, and Maria is wearing the exact same outfit as Christina Aguilera's 1999 Teen Choice Award. Most players and critics agree that Silent Hill 2 is one of the most emotionally impactful games ever to be made. It dives into themes like grief and guilt and personal redemption, which is a theme that resonates with a lot of people. The game soundtrack is composed by Akira Yamaoka, and they are considered to be one of the best in the business. In fact, they are credited so much for their use of just sound and creating such an eerie and disturbing atmosphere. And lastly, the monsters were heavily inspired by the painter Francis Bacon.
Wow, those jumped up. So the PSP games back there, they started getting pricey. Like those two at the end, the East 1 and 2 Chronicles, and then Oath of Felghana. I have the collector's edition for those. They're up there. Man, this is a nice little collection they got. Oh, hold on, give me a second. There's too much going on. Oh, this craziness? Well, this nonsense is the E series. That's what that is. The E series has been around for a long time. Since 1988, originally releasing on the PC 88. East 1 and 2 released together as a kind of bundle to tell one story. It became widely popular in Japan, and I've been playing these games for quite some time. Honestly, my first East game was East 6, Ark of Napishtim, which released on the PSP and the PS2, but it wasn't until later on that I actually played these, even though I picked these up for the PSP a long time ago. Like when it originally released on the PSP in 2011. That's how long I've had this for. And the East series originally didn't start from what you just saw. It really started with a system called the bump combat system, where you basically run into enemies to damage them. But it was kind of strategic. You had to hit them at certain angles, because if you hit the enemy straight on, you would take damage. And you would learn very quickly that's not how you succeed in that game. What I love about the East games, the original East games, is the music. Like, the music absolutely just captivated me from the moment that I played it. And I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. Like, I've heard good things about the East games, but from the bit that I played with East 6, it wasn't really a good representation of what was to come when I actually jumped into the original games. Now, I'm here thinking, oh, bump combat. I mean, it sounds pretty dated. Doesn't seem like something I'd enjoy, but the little bit of strategy that's into it, from hitting enemies at an angle or from behind, gave me a kind of sense of accomplishment once I was strong enough to defeat all the different enemies. And the boss battles, oh my god, people want to talk about boss battles in Dark Souls games, but have you played East 1 and 2? Seriously, East 1 had probably the hardest bosses I've ever encountered in my entire gaming career. In fact, in the first East game, the final boss made me rage for the very first time, and I don't rage. People who follow my live streams understand that I don't rage. East 1, the final boss, made me rage. And I've never had that happen before. But it was very satisfying to take down that final boss. In the East games, you follow a character named Adol. And basically, as he goes through his many, many adventures, with each East game cataloging a specific adventure that he's having. Now, the narrator for this story, or all these stories, are told from somebody reading books and reading accounts of Adol's journeys. And throughout Adol's journeys, he meets different people. And throughout Adol's journey, he meets different people that assist him in his various journeys. There are some recurring characters, like Dogi, who I call Doggy, because it's spelled like doggy, but with an I, not a GGY. And, you know, they go and they join his party, and in later titles, you can play as those characters in your party. Whereas the first couple games, it's just Adol who you play as. And honestly, this game has been ported many, many times. Like I said, it originally released on the PC 88 in 1988, and it's been ported to the Sega Genesis. It's been ported to the PSP. It's been ported to PC on Steam. I would love for them to do a port of this on other platforms, like the Nintendo Switch would be fantastic. But honestly, since I played this one, since I played the first Ys game, or couple games, Ys 1 and 2, since they tell one story, I've been in love with this series and the music that is in this series. And honestly, highly recommend people to check it out. Because this right here is a franchise that has been going on for many, many years and has just released the 10th game in their series. That is a lot of games, and that is a lot of history in this franchise. I was into my live stream the other day, and they're like, "Oh, nice Jill statue from Resident Evil 3 remake." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I got 2 of those." And he's like, "Yeah, I got the Leon from RE4 remake." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I go and grab mine. I'm like, "Yeah, I got 3 of these." I like that R2D2. And then a whole amiibo section. That is really cool. I've never seen the store so far back home that has an amiibo section like this. Usually they'll have like random amiibos here and there, but nothing like look, they got them in little.
This makes me happy.
That is really cool. I like it.
It's like IRL Smash.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that Sephiroth one. I mean that's Smash. That's what it is. It's all from Smash.
Mm-hmm. Dang, okay.
That's a cool Samus one down there.
I wish I could collect these.
Oh, that's a dangerous thing. That's a slippery slope.
Okay. Hey guys, Harley here, and today I have the absolute pleasure of talking about Amiibos with you. And if you don't know what Amiibos are, they are Nintendo's attempt at toy-to-life little figures. Essentially, they work with having an NFC chip on the bottom, and you will scan them with whatever compatible Nintendo peripheral that you have, and they'll unlock things within your games. Think of them almost like DLCs. And they took the world by storm. They were originally released June 10th, 2014, so they've been around for almost 10 years now, which is a crazy amount of time to think about. And like I said, they were hugely popular. My first experience with Amiibos was Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, which is not a good way to be introduced to Amiibos. This thing is a heartless attempt at Animal Crossing and Mario Party. It is watered down, crappy games, and it is quite literally just a way to sell Amiibos. I hated it. I wish this thing didn't exist. It's terrible. I wanted Animal Crossing on the Wii U, but I didn't want this. I don't like you. Alongside Amiibo figures, Nintendo also released Nintendo, are they called Amiibo cards? Not Nintendo Amiibo cards. Oh my goodness, okay. I don't know why I can't suddenly speak, okay. Alongside the Amiibo figures, Nintendo also came out with Amiibo cards, which basically serve the exact same purpose as what Amiibos do. They unlock different things within your Nintendo games, such as Happy Home Edition. It will unlock different types of furniture, as well as different types of villagers. As of August 25th, 2024, there are 230 official Nintendo Amiibos, with about 4 that have not officially been released yet. One thing that I love about Amiibos is they are basically just like little figures, and they're adorable. They're really cute to just collect for. I kind of hate that you have to take them out of the box and there's no way to put them back in the box. So when you take them out permanently, which is one of the reasons I didn't buy too many, because it's like I already feel bad that I can't use them. But there are people who have walls of Amiibos. It took the world by storm, I feel. I have heard stories of people going to midnight releases to get Amiibos, the trading situation, and like the pre-orders for these things. The stories of the Amiibos are very fascinating to look at. People really do love Amiibos, and honestly, I get it, because they're so freaking adorable, all of them. And one of my most cherished possessions in this whole collection would be the giant Yoshi one. I love this thing with all my heart. So I get it. I get it. They're so cool. And I don't know, leave a comment below, guys. Let me know what you think about Amiibos.
So yeah, we just left Stomping Grounds. I like the place. You like the place?
It's a solid place.
It's a solid place. I like the people running the store. They were great people. They know, like, those are nerds. Those are gamers. Those are my people. Those are the people you want to talk about. We had to leave, or else I would have been there talking for a long time. I had to pull myself away. They had some really nice stuff in there. They had some rare stuff too. They gave me their thing for the QR code. I'll put a link for their link tree so you can see their socials. Right now they don't ship out, so if you want to buy it online, they don't ship out, but maybe you can talk them into it. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you.